Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. This video is a one take. If there's any mistakes, I ain't editing them out, mainly because I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll talk about that in a second. But I figured I'd put up a video explaining who I am, what I'm doing, and the journey that I want to do, and the end goal, which is could be stretched out a little bit more if we really wanted to. So we'll see. Let's start off with, my name is Dan, part of the Pokémon channel. The name come about because I started opening up Korean Pokemon boxes, which I actually have some here, which you'll be seeing real soon, actually, real soon. But the whole reason why this has come up is because recently I started opening up Pokemon again. I used to collect years ago when I was a kid. I still have my collection from when I was a kid, and I'll probably do a showcase video of all the stuff that I have, all the way up to Neo Genesis, some of it. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff that has been kept in fairly good condition over the years, so I'd like to share that with you at some point. But I stopped collecting a long time ago. I was never allowed to play with Pokemon cards. It was always my mum. It was something me and my mum used to do, and it was it was a big thing for me. It was a big thing in my life that something has it started my journey on collecting cards. Fast track, like a couple of years after the Pokemon, I was mainly a Yu-Gi-Oh person. I have a whole ton of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I've pretty much been on and off collecting Yu-Gi-Oh and playing Yu-Gi-Oh actively for the last, well, it's got to be 25 years now because they've literally just had the anniversary. So I've been doing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. But recently Yu-Gi-Oh has been quite difficult for me. I suffer with dyslexia. My learning difficulties are not great. So learning for me is very hard. So learning a complex game like Yu-Gi-Oh, I say learning, I know how to play it, I'm just very terrible at it. I'm god-awful at playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So I've decided to, what else can I do? And this is kind of where the goal comes into it. So the goal of this channel, and not particularly of this channel, but of where I want to be within the Pokemon space, is that I want to be able to vend my own show. I don't know when that's going to be. I'm aiming for next year. So sometime next year, I want to be able to vend my own show if I'm ready for it, if I feel like I'm ready for it. I'm in no particular rush because I kind of want to build up and have enough there to do it. But I'm probably mainly going to do it with Korean cards. So the journey. So right now, I don't know anything about YouTube other than watching a whole ton of it. It's generally what I watch the most out of everything. I love content creators. I watch a lot of Lucky J, Randolph as well. And for me, I one day wanted to open up some packs, and then I found Korean boxes. Now, anybody who knows me, I have a normal full-time job, so I can't be posting up all the time. I post as much as I can, and I'm trying to get better with it because I'm trying to learn social media. I'm actually a dinosaur when it comes to any technology whatsoever. Anybody who knows me, I absolutely hate technology. So I'm trying my very best to get my head around that, so it is quite hard. But I wanted to open up some booster boxes, and I wanted to open up some packs, and then found the Korean packs are actually, they're very well priced. And I thought, what, let's just open these for some friends. So then I started opening them for my friends. And then I thought, then there was quite a few friends that wanted to watch me open them, and I was like, okay, well, we'll try that. And I was like, I don't know how to get you all in a WhatsApp call. Like, this is gonna be mad. And then I did a Facebook Live, and that went mad. It told me that I had 8,000 people view it. I was like, okay, 8,000 people, and I thought that was really cool. So I figured, and it's something that I've always thought about, and something that I would like to do, and I thought, maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I wanted to vend my own shows and stuff, is maybe make some content about it as well. I've seen other people do it, and I very much like that content. Whether I'll be able to make that content as good as them, I don't know. I very much doubt it, but we can try. We can try. I know nothing about editing software. I know nothing about how to edit videos. I am literally completely winging this every step of the way. So what the channel's about. So what we're mainly going to be doing, and most of it that I have, is we're going to be busting open Korean boxes. We're going to see if we can get chase cards out of the Korean stuff. For me, you know, I'm looking to, you know, bulk out, you know, cabinets and things like that. And I know a lot of people don't like Korean stuff, but I think it's pretty cool. Like, considering, I mean, yesterday, I ended up pulling this yesterday out of, I think, 8 packs. Sorry, Tom, you're not going to get an SIR out of your half a box that you took from the shop. Because I pulled it, I'm so sorry. But, you know, I mean, having, you know, English cards is cool. But I am a big fan of the artwork. The artwork for me is kind of what's made me look at these and go, you know what? These are actually really cool. You know, I wished Yu-Gi-Oh! Did artwork like this, although apparently they are going to start. So I want to open up these boxes. I want to be able to fill out, you know, and if I get, you know, the big hits and things like that, you know, they will go to the shows with me. People do not have, in my eyes, you know, the people do not have loads of money to, you know, if you want to, oh Christ, if you want one of the gold cards out of a V-Star Universe, you're looking at like 150, 200 pounds. You're looking at a lot of money for raw cards in English for those. You know, sell them for 50 quid. Like, I'll sell them cheap, you know, because that's what, you know, because they're in Korean. Like, who wouldn't want cheaper cards to get the same cards effectively, you know? And I think that's really cool. And that doesn't bother me because, like I say, I'm here for the artwork. And for most people, I think a lot of people are there for the artwork for these things. You know, I'm more there for the nostalgia. I'm really looking forward to opening this later as well, which is going to be my first live on YouTube. So that's kind of a little bit about what the channel's about. There's going to be a lot of openings, following my life on my Pokemon journey, getting back into it. I don't know any Pokemon past Gen 3. So I know no Pokemon. And I will call them all funny names. I'll call them silly names. But I don't know any of them. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So I want to, you know, I have got Facebook, I have got Instagram. So if anybody who is watching this would like to go over there and give me a like and follow, to see a complete novice. Like, I see some of these people, they go, oh yeah, I don't, you know, I've started this channel and everything else. They got banging videos. And I'm like, okay, like you don't seem like a novice. You seem like you know what you're doing. I am a complete novice and I have no idea what I'm doing. So if you'd like to see me fumble through this space, and see what we can get out of these boxes, and see if we can get some Charizards. I mean, I'm looking for any of the art rare Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle. I'm so hoping that this box contains something. You know, if you want to watch me do that, that would be amazing. So this video has already gone far over what I expected it to, but my links from my socials are in the description on the YouTube channel. They should be there. They should work. I've got a mate to check that for me. And hopefully we'll see you in the live. So if you could like and comment, if I am live, talk to me, ask me some questions, and I'll be willing to answer all as much as I can. But now is 3:45. My door has just gone, and now I'm going to have to head to work. So hopefully we'll see all you guys soon.